remember what was happening 19 years ago? What was going on in our economy, political climate, what scientific discoveries were taking place, the educational system, and the entertainment industry at the time? Yeah, me neither, because I wasn't born yet. Hi, my name is Rebecca Rice, and I was born in October of 2000, and that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. The economy, politics, science, educational system, and entertainment industry of the month and year of my birth. So let's dive right in, shall we? The economy wasn't at its worst, but it wasn't at its best either. In October of 2000, the U.S. was pretty close to going into the early 2000s recession that started for the U.S. in 2002. We saw a couple signs of the economy going downhill. The gas price national average for the United States in 2000, October, was $1.48 per gallon, which doesn't seem a lot when compared to today's prices, but was a pretty big increase when compared to the prices 2 years ago. Crude oil delivery saw a huge jump in price. It went from $1.51 per barrel to $35.14 per barrel to deliver crude oil to the U.S. This was a 10-year high in our nation, and oil stocks plummeted when the prices increased by such a large number. But not everything was bad. We did see a low unemployment rate of only 3.9% of American citizens being unemployed. Directly tied to our economy is our political climate. Bill Clinton was president in October of 2000, and his vice president was Al Gore. Because it was October, the November 2000 presidential elections were right around the corner, with George Bush as the Republican candidate and Al Gore as the Democratic candidate, and that campaign was in full swing already in October. On October 11th of 2000, we saw Congress sign the Trafficking Victims Protection Act. This was meant to provide tools to combat human trafficking in the U.S. and was the first bill to set up some of the first government organizations that were meant to really attack this trafficking problem. The main goal of this act was to prevent, suppress, and punish human trafficking, specifically trafficking of women and children, and to set up international standards as to how we respond to the trafficking issue in our nation. Another thing that happened on October 11th of 2000 was NASA's 100th Space Shuttle mission, the STS-92. This mission was done in the Space Shuttle Discovery and was a 12-day mission for International Space Station assembly, where they would take parts up into space to assemble a space station that could be used for porting and docking in future missions. This mission did a total of 4.9 million miles over the course of its 12 days and did 202 revolutions around the Earth. Continuing our look at science and technology in October of 2000, on October 31st, the last Multics machine was shut down. This stands for Multiplex Information and Computing Services and was a machine for the storage and computing of large amounts of information. It was used in the 80s and 90s and was the first to use page-segmented storage. And it was used by large corporations such as General Motors and Ford until its last machine was shut down in 2000. The educational system was doing all right for itself. We saw only 5 out of every 100 high schoolers that started in September had dropped out by October. And of the graduating class of 2000, we saw 63% of those students enrolled in colleges in October of 2000. The entertainment industry was also thriving. The top song in October of 2000 from October 11th to November 4th was Come On Over Baby by Christina Aguilera. 2 very popular TV shows saw their first episodes debut only 1 day apart from each other in October, and this was Gilmore Girls and CSI. Gilmore Girls aired from October 5th of 2000 to May 15th of 2007, and CSI aired from October 6th of 2000 to September 27th of 2015. Sony also released some new content. On October 24th, they released Spyro Year of the Dragon for the video gaming console PlayStation, and it still is the most popular and well-received Spyro game for the entire franchise. The popular 2000s boy band, the Jonas Brothers, also saw the birth of their youngest brother, Frankie Jonas, in October of 2000, and though he didn't join the band, he was born that year, along with Will Smith's daughter, Willow Smith. So as we can see from this plethora of information, every year is different, and not only that, but every month within each year is different. And we can take some time to reflect and look back and see what the world, what the U.S. was like at that time. And we can do this so that we know what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong. History is important so that we can take a look and see what things we need to change and what things we need to continue to chase after to improve. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you learned a lot. Goodbye.